Hello adventurers, today I want to tell you about a game that you probably never heard about. It's called The Legend of Wargod, and it's a party-based RPG with turn-based combat, everything that we love. And I must admit, this game managed to impress me like no other. Want to know why? Hit that like button and let me tell you. When I see a story-rich tag on Steam, usually I'm very skeptical. But this time, the story is so good, it captivated me so much that it was playing just for the story. When the world dies, Wargod appears. He fixes everything, stops the shattering, and saves the world, for such is his destiny, his purpose. It has been like this for 1,000 times, for countless centuries, because that is fate. But what if one day everything goes wrong? What if someone came along who want to break free from the shackles of fate? Is it possible to change what cannot be changed? I don't want to make a lot of spoilers, but believe me, story will be just mind-blowing, and it will be much more complicated than it can look from the beginning. It's like a good book. When you start reading it, you get completely confused. But after you read 50 pages, you slowly start to understand what's going on at all. And in case of this game, it will be a prologue, and it will be a long one. It took me maybe 4 hours to complete it. And in the end, you will realize that all of this epicness is just a background for another story that will start pretty classical. A lonely mercenary making his way to the citadel to find some work and to earn some money. But why does he hear those whispers in his head? Oh friends, the story will be so good. I'm really very impressed. But let's move on. The game interface will be very familiar, cause it will be a classical jrpg interface with all its cons and pros. Right from the beginning, the game will tell you better connect controller, and it's true, cause playing with mouse and keyboard possible, but inconvenient. This is a party-based RPG, so you will not travel alone. Of course it's possible, but it's much better with companions. And you can have just plenty of companions in your party. At least you can have 6, maybe even more. There will be 9 playable classes, and what I like most, you can switch between those classes as many times as you want. Of course, first you need to find a proper teacher who will teach you how to be assassin, for example. And always keep in mind that each class has its own experience level. So maybe it's not the best idea to switch classes too often, but it's completely up to you. It's not an open world RPG, I mean you freely can explore location, but to abandon main quest and just go wherever your eyes are looking and complete side quest, no, it's a story-driven RPG. To my happiness, there will be plenty of side quests, usually a very simple quest like to collect some shiny rocks for goblins, or just go and clean the coast from nasty bugs. Sometimes you will have some events, choices to be made, for example to help this old man or not. So far we don't have journal to track our quests, and we don't have a map. Developer, if you're watching this right now, please add journal and a map. Those features is just must have. And by the way, all your characters will level up automatically. I don't like it at all, but that's how it works in jrpg game. And this game probably using the same engine. Now let's talk about the combat, and I guess there are no sense in telling you completely everything, cause I believe you already know how it all works, so let me just highlight some features. Your characters will be able to perform special attacks, and to do it you need to fill a bar, it marked orange on the screen. Different kind of attacks will give you different amount of hotness, and hotness, that's what you need to fill this bar. Also different attacks will put some debuffs on your enemies and buffs on yourself. Different classes will possess different attacks, special attack, and they also will possess different kind of magic. Combat is challenging, and you really will need to use different kind of strategies, for example stun the boss and poison him. Cause this boss, he can wipe out all of your party with a few hits. Do you remember your party can consist at least from 6 members, and on battlefield you see only 3. Don't worry, your party members, they are here, they are with you. At any moment of time you can switch your active character with the one that waiting you in the back row. And more of that, if one of your characters will fall on the battlefield, it will be immediately replaced by the one that waiting you in a back row. So friends, what can I say in conclusion? Excellent story, good combat and bad interface. Right now Legend of the Wargod is in early access, and I believe some things can change for better in the future. And by the way, demo version of this game is available, so you can go and try it right now. Just don't forget to come back and share your opinion in the comment section below. With that said, thank you for watching, have a good day, and I will see you in my next one.